Yeah, but it is a little bit of a struggle when you're going to be going against a character like Palutena. You have so much, one, the edge guarding, then the combo game, and then honestly, you know, it's pretty simple for Palutena to get a lot of her kill confirms on DK, even if she doesn't get the edge guards that she would normally want. Either way, we're going to be jumping into this game number 1 here. Wolfie, how we feeling?
Yeah, I was expecting the PS2. It's both these characters love this stage. It's not just like a default. This is why like defaulting PS2 is not so good against certain players. There's like put on PS2 and you say sure, and you see them walking DK, you're like, alright, DK. You should have told me that one ahead of time, then you're getting grabbed up, and even Palutena players are able to love it out and do so much. But like I said earlier, you know, with the DK, as Skiff told me, one of the best advantage stages in the game, but also one of the worst, you know, disadvantage stages. And Palutena is one of those characters that can definitely abuse Donkey Kong into disadvantage stage.
Oh, and I think it only gets better when you throw in the neutral power of Palu, that speed, that mobility, so far allowing for Mateo to go ahead and oppress Noodle thus far. We get the down throw back air. We're taking that stock already, only 61% on deck. That being said, you mentioned it, DK's advantage state goes crazy, so Noodle trying to set up for a little bit of something funny right there, but getting caught up instead by the blender, not quite reaching the halo, but you know what, second time's the charm.
Charm indeed, and damn, DK finally able to land on the ground, so has to fish for a confirm using the down special in the air. Final land on confirm because they're out of the window to trying to get ding-donged, and damn, it's going to be instead Noodle just getting trapped in a disadvantage state. Like we kind of mentioned earlier, he may be able to get these kill confirms, but that speed and race, this Palutena has got it directly in the face, man, not letting go, and even the kill confirm is not going to land because of how high the percents are.
Yes, sir. And now this is going to allow for Mateo to go ahead and really steamroll Noodle if they don't get this stock very quickly. We do get the grab there. That should be a kill. Yes, sir. Now setting up for a full 3-to-1 stock comeback. Can we do it here for Noodle, or is Mateo going to rip into him as we get the blender, we get the halo? This is looking bad, Wolfie.
Yeah, I keep saying if Phantom can do it, that means anyone can do it. But, you know, this is a little different against a Palutena, especially at the skill level of Mateo. Look at this, continuing on and not even scratched up as Noodle. That's a regrab, so you're going to be dead, but no, missing on the punish, so a little bit of a chance, but yeah, it's going to take a lot more than a miracle. I mean, it's not even Christmas, so don't even bet on that one.
Yes, sir. Ooh, look at that back here to go ahead and swing out here. This miracle is not coming, because you know what? Ultimately, when you fight a goddess, you best believe the heavens are on her side as she takes that game number 1. Mateo, he's looking clean right now.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like the real ending of like a modern day, you know, Scrooge. So they have tread in a heart. You know, Timmy's dead. There's no mercy. There's no mercy down here, and
But Scrooge out here killing Timmy, you mean?
Yeah, I know. And like, that's gotta suck. I'm on a tier way higher than you, so Noodle's gotta find some way to kind of do it, because that felt like it was just textbook
poor
Palutena.
Little Timmy do? What did poor little Timmy do to get your ire, Wolfie?
Christmas present, past, and future. Ain't got nothing on there. Still got to be careful when walking around, but Noodle want to see that, you know, familiar advantage state and try to find your way around it, but it's just so damn hard with how Palutena is still, after all these years, just able to Willa in the neutral and shut down so many of these characters. But 64, you're at the magic percent, so Mateo's got to be careful.
Yeah, Noodle getting a little bit fancy with some of these callouts, and instead gonna go ahead and get that grab. Are we getting a kill? Ooh, maybe. Noodle taking the first lead that they've had this set.
That's the casual killer right there. When you're at a party and someone's picking out DK and they just do that to you, no, there's 2 reactions. Oh, dude, that was so funny too. Wow. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I thought we were supposed to have fun and enjoy ourselves, but missing out on that little smash attack's gonna lead to a huge punish. So all of a sudden, Mateo's got to be careful. That advantage state of Donkey Kong is kicking in, and it is starting to sting.
Quick little boom boom clap, baby, that we will rock you coming through. Just in time for Christmas. Forget the carols. It is all about this monkey rocking your world. 28% though. We're still vibing here. Mateo getting that back air. Dude needs to get this stock now and might be able to do so here.
This guy's able to successfully make it back, and the trip landing, great chase down by Noodle, and now has a neutral be ready to go. A KO punch, and still able to stay alive, but not for long. Finally, the stock gets taken, but if you're Mateo, you just can't get grabbed, and even Noodle was trying to fish for it immediately at the start to try to move on to game number 3.
Hey, I wouldn't want to play this Palu any longer than I have to either. Now, though, the Nair coming in, not quite getting the drag down they had wished for. Of course, that platform just coming on in. Sometimes advantage state ain't going to be what you want. But now, off stage, 99% untouched so far after taking that stock and then allowing for a clean 0 to death. This is becoming a problem.
Oh,
never mind.
Problem solved.
Bro answered back. He really said the answer to the test was written on the paper all along, bro.
Yeah, I gave it that stock for free, so I wouldn't have any rage to deal with. So be able to get whatever I need to do. So, real strong stuff. Town and City, yeah. I think it's still a beneficial stage for Donkey Kong to stay able to utilize those platforms, but it's when it's in the FD mode is where Donkey Kong's got to be a little careful.
Yeah, I think you also have the extended length of the main platform going to help out Palutena as well, where all of a sudden we can utilize that better mobility to play around DK, and that higher ceiling, of course, going to be a big thing, making it a bit harder to secure some of these up smash kills or some of these up air kills.
Oh, and I love that little attempt by Noodle to get a little stylish and a little bit greedy, getting a little Balcon sequence potentially on an air dodge, but instead, Mateo gonna, able to escape those clutches, but damn, making Noodle pay by saying, yeah, you're gonna be stuck up into the skies where I can do so much with it. But once again, platforms are working out for Noodle, but the FD mode is on, so you gotta be real careful. And both of them playing way different, really respect each other in the neutral, understanding what's at stake, because this is the final game number 3. And even though Noodle won, it still looked hella uncomfortable, but a great little confirming. Even Town and City's small blast zones might be able to provide some problems, but Mateo's gonna find some way to just kind of central it out and stick to the, Palutena game plan, because right now, it's all Noodle.
Yeah, Noodle is feeling alive right now, but you know what? I take it back. You ain't feeling alive. You're feeling a little dead after that one. Noodle now trying to shut out this stock right here. Got him locked at ledge. Can we go ahead and break through with the back air? No, sir. Mateo coming in with the blender. We got the nairs coming through, and already 37%. Can we keep it going, Mateo?
Won't be able to, but does catch out with these techs, and my goodness, 79%. Are we gonna get a repeat of that 0 that we saw in the previous game, but instead gonna lap it up? Noodle, holy, feeling the wrath of Palutena, an angry goddess, and my goodness, able to strike back with the back air, and the second one does collide. So still a little bit of rage for Donkey Kong. You're gonna take this percent anyways from getting 2 combo sequences, so Noodle's just not too, not too pissed off about that one, but Mateo, just one solid bear or smash attack away from being able to shut this one out and move on to the next stock, but takes a punch directly to the jaw.
You better go see a doctor after that one. 64% now. This is getting to some nice ranges. Speaking of ranges, we got the back air range coming through. Mateo able to go ahead and shut out that stock. And now up to 74. This ain't too bad for Noodle, but at the same time, we've seen what this Palu can do. One little hit, one little swing, and all of a sudden, speaking of swings, we got a swing and a hit for Noodle.
Able to secure it out, and honestly, if you're Noodle, that's just so damn good. You were just juggled up there for how long in a disadvantaged state for stock number 2, and able to shut it out so you don't get a repeat of it. But repetition is something you just can't escape from, especially against Palutena. They're able to still land those aerial combos into each other, but Noodle finding out that a disadvantaged state is still something that you got to deal with and trying to call it out. I love this aggression, 63% in the blink of an eye, so Mateo's got to be super careful, because I think a down tilt into a neutral beam might be able to kill it. And speaking of neutral special, trying to utilize it out on there, but yeah, it's a little concerning how close this match has really gotten.
Yeah, you know what? One down air. That's all you need. It was one of the things that was mentioned at the beginning, and it was one of the things that Mateo really utilized to secure game number 1, edge guards. When it comes down to it,